today. From Soldier Field in Chicago, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. Goff now looking to throw. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And some room to roam now. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They did.
And in for the Lions touchdown. Chase Claypool, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Into the secondary past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
And he'll give it here to his running back. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown, Bears! A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact in that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Goff, a handoff here to Swift. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. On the handoff, this is Swift. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And that will be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, given 3 on the return, and the Bears take over. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complimentary piece in the last game. You know, they were able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and he hoped to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
On 1st down, it's Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's good for 28 yards.
And I like where this offense is going. I like what they're thinking because they want to spread the wealth and move the ball around. And they decide to get the fullback involved in these pass patterns as well. Normally, 2-yard hitch or a little flare out of the backfield. But this time, they sent him downfield. He's able to make a big play.
51 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. He'll buy some time right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now a handoff here to his running back. In. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears have taken the lead. Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line. Touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. That's Daron Payne with a sack that time. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's Goff. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Here comes Cohen. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
85 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defense in front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for... And he will score! Touchdown, Chicago! Justin Fields punching it in from a yard away. And the Bears will extend their lead. So this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Santos now to add the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was all capped off by the Justin Fields touchdown run. He took it in himself. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Throwing on third, Goff. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Oh, they stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up fourth down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Here's Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Eddie Goldman with a sack. 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Goff. And that's out to the flat for Swift. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Now it's Goff. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Here comes Justin Fields and the rest of the Bears offense. He's thrown for a touchdown. He also ran for a touchdown, so they have to count for a guy that can do a little bit of both.
And because of that, that puts a defense back on its heels. Because normally you just think, okay, he's going to throw the ball. Let's tee off, put a little extra pressure on him. But when he's able to either escape or run with the ball and design plays, that really changes what you try and do on defense.
Yeah, you certainly can't forget about the arm, that's for sure. On first down, Fields. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. And they're going to speed things up here. Fields on 3rd down. Flushed out right. He finds his man complete. That's Spencer. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that, because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Getting set to go again here on offense, Jared Goff trots back onto the field. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Goff. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They stop it for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, and they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. On the return is Cohen. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Throw left side complete. That's Mann. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while not big...
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears are able to add on to their first-half lead. Santos with the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. The touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they really won't have much time to work with, just 19 seconds showing on the clock. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now in this contest, and they're coming off that victory a week ago against the Minnesota Vikings. Set to go 1st and 10. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 130 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Fields flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that ball incomplete.
He couldn't work free from his defender, and now it's third down.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
From the gun, here's Fields.
Escaping the pressure right.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
They snap it to Fields. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz.
Touchdown, Chicago!
Anthony Schwartz.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears add on. I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
On 2nd down, Swift.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Back to throw, Goff. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big...
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Khalil Mack in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Goff.
Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted.
Picked off at the 38, and they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Now they try the right side here. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Fields.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown.
Anthony Schwartz.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Time for another look at this Lions offense.
And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
On 2nd and 7, Goff over the middle. That's caught by Claypool.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. From the gun, here's Goff. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
7 yards, the pickup there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 2nd down now, Swift pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Once again, it's Swift.
And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
50. Like 20. 56. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Like 56. 5
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Incomplete.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
From the 50, it's Goff.
They'll find Swift out of the backfield.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Now Goff.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Now, if you're a fan of punting, this game's for you. He's been out there quite a bit. That one may be his best yet.
Yeah, he certainly got his leg loose by now. It kind of reminds me of my college football coach, John Majors. He loved the punting game because he liked the positioning, the field position, and he loved to play defense.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, They've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks.
Oh, wide open, complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw pulled in by Schwartz.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 34-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Justin Fields
with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And the Bears are on their way to a 2-0 start.
Santos with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Higgins.
7 yards, the pickup there. 2nd down and 3.
To throw is Goff. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Goff on target to Hockenson for a Lion first down.
On first down, Goff. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now Goff. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. To the air again. Goff.
Throw left side, taken in by Claypool.
That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. On 1st and 10, Goff. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
So now following the sack. Often the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, they're having...
That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown. They just add to their totals. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt, the head coach. He wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Gone. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. One last throw here for Goff. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Eddie Jackson picks it.
And the Bears come up with a late turnover. But it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it